Today we are going to do the practical for titration. And in this, the first question comes over here. Prepare M/20 solution of Mohr salt, and using this solution find out the molarity and the strength of the given KMnO4. So this is the first question you are going to get for the titration, and we are going to do it on hand in our school premises, and you will be together, we will be going together to finish this part, titration on the Mohr salt. So what is the topic? The topic is to find out the molarity and the strength of the unknown material, that is KMnO4, which was just given to me. So KMnO4 is with me. I don't know what is the molarity, what is the strength, and we have to find out. So you have to know the other thing. The thing is the known value of the Mohr salt. So what is Mohr salt? You can see it is FeSO4, NH4 whole twice SO4 dot 6 H2O, and it has got the molecular weight 392 grams. So the first part what you have to see is about the M/20. To make 1 M of this Mohr salt, what you have to do? 392 grams you have to dissolve in 1 liter of water. But they have asked you for M/20. That means 1/20 of the 392 grams in 1 liter of water. But that would be a huge amount. I would better suggest that it would be better if we can go with 250 ml. So what I have done in case of the Mohr salt, I have taken 392 gram divided by 1000 multiplied by 250. So I have to find out for 250. Otherwise the amount would be huge, not for a single person. And here the value being given M/20. So I have taken 1/20th part of it. That means I have to add 4.9 gram in 250 ml of the solution. So I will be taking 4.9 gram and add as much water possible so that the solution, the entire solution comes 250 ml. This is the first work. Number 2, we have to rinse and fill the burette with KMnO4 solution. With the KMnO4 solution, which is just given to me, with the KMnO4 solution, first you have to rinse and throw it off, and the next amount of the KMnO4 you can fill the burette up to the 0th level. The third point, 20 ml of the 2M or 4N of H2SO4 is added to the titration flask to make the solution acidic. And what is the reason? That we are going to discuss very soon. The next is, note the initial reading of the burette and run the KMnO4 solution. So we have to see that it is in the 0th level from the first, while we go for the concordant reading, the first reading should start from the 0th level. And then we have to run the KMnO4 solution, and we have to see how long it would take for the KMnO4 solution to form a standard pink color. And the next part is we would be switching off that amount of KMnO4 once the permanent pink color is obtained. So this is the topic that we are going to do it. So students, just see, this is the burette. I am fixing here the funnel, and to it I am adding KMnO4 solution. So you just go on filling it until and unless the entire burette get filled up. You take away the funnel and you throw a portion of it out so that the lower part get totally filled up and it comes to the 0th level. So you can see here the 0 level. Please student, you see this is the 0 level. So you will get the 0 on the top, not on the beneath. And so if you go round down, you will have till the 50th mark. You can see here, this is the 50th mark. From 0 on the top and 50. So this contains 50 ml. So this burette is of 50 ml. So you have to fill it up. This is the first step. Now I will fix it to the clamp. So this is the clamp. and be sure that this is my left hand, this is my right hand. The knob is towards my right. The knob is towards my right, but I will not use my right hand to move this one, right? So here what we do is, I will take 20 ml. So this is 20 ml. You can see here, this is what we call as a pipette. And this pipette is of 20 ml. What I have to do is to take the Mohr salt. So I am taking the Mohr salt. It is colorless. I am pipetting out the colorless material. So there is a mark, and I am getting, you can see this is the mark where the meniscus is there, and I have to take this 20 ml and I will fill it up in the flask. Please, you don't blow it from the top, let it go down so under pressure, just tap it twice so that the entire liquid comes to this flask. Similarly, all you have to do is take 20 ml. So I will get it washed. I will be taking 20 ml sulfuric acid of 4N. I have taken 20 ml of sulfuric acid and I am adding together to the Mohr salt solution. So now it has become a mixture of the Mohr salt and the sulfuric acid. Now what I have to do? I have to put it down under this, the burette. Use my left hand to run the tap, and I will see when it turns to pink, a permanent pink. So student, you can see with your right hand, you have to just shake the vessel. Constantly you have to run it. You can see student, immediately this pink color touches the solution, it becomes colorless. So until and unless it becomes standard pink color, that means it is not becoming colorless. Let us see, until and unless it becomes to a standard pink color, we have to run the KMnO4 solution. At any time you have to run very slowly. At any time it can come to the dense light pink color. You can see student, the moment KMnO4 is used, the pink color vanishes. At any time the pink color may come up, and when it becomes constant, the pink color becomes constant, we have to be having a patience, complete patience. So this is the color. This is the color, student, and you have the constant pink color. It is not vanishing. So it is not becoming colorless, it is constant. So this is how you are going to do it. So once you get it, the pink color, you have to see to what range it has come down to 32. So you can see here that 32 is the benchmark. Now all you have to do is from 0 to 32, that means 32 ml of KMnO4 is used to titrate out the 20 ml of KMnO4. So 20 ml of the Mohr salt is being titrated with the 32 ml of the KMnO4 solution. So this is the thing that you have to do it. So student, what you have to do? You have to do it thrice. So three concordant readings, three readings has to be made, and a concordant reading. Concordant means whatever you think the best. So whatever you think the best out of the three, that you have to select it, and you have to take it as the volume necessary to neutralize the effect. That means this is the amount of the KMnO4 needed to titrate out the Mohr salt. So this is how you have to do, and the calculations will be followed. Hopefully you have understood the process. So student, it will be good enough if you can just write it in your copy and get ready for the titration for the next upcoming practical classes. Thank you. By this time you are all ready. I have taken KMnO4 solution and I am filling it up in the burette. So here I am filling up in the burette. So you can just take a note of it, that if I just go on filling it more than it is required, I am just filling it, and at time I will just run out some of them. Take out the funnel, and there you go with the 0th reading. So you can see this, the 0th reading. So until unless the lower meniscus is being touched, so you get the 0th reading. So the 0 is on the top and the 50th mark is at the bottom. So this is the burette which contains 50 ml of the KMnO4 solution, and this is not known to us. This is having unknown molarity and unknown strength. So I am clamping it here. I am clamping it here, and remember the knob should be to my right, and I will be using my left hand to use the right knob. This is a very interesting thing. Now here I have a conical flask, and I am going to pipette out. I am going to pipette out here the Mohr salt. So I am going to take out the Mohr salt and I am going to add it here. This is 20 ml. You can see 20 ml of the Mohr salt is being added over here. Just tap it. You cannot blow the upper part. Simultaneously you have to wash it off, and then take 20 ml of the 4N sulfuric acid. This is 4N sulfuric acid. This is also 20 ml approximately. So you can also use the graduated cylinder for taking the acid, and if you have a practice on this pipette, it will be so nice. Otherwise you get it in your mouth, and that is really a very problematic thing. So student, you have a mixture of the two solutions. One is Mohr salt, the other is 4N sulfuric acid. 20 plus 20 is 40 ml. So I will put it beneath here and I will run KMnO4 solution, and you will be seeing that the color will be disappearing. So you can see here the color will be disappearing. When I am running it out, you can see here color disappear. The color, you can see the color disappearing. So you have to constantly go for stirring. You have to just move the conical flask in such a way that it gets stirred very nicely. And you have to run KMnO4 as long as the permanent pink color is not obtained. As long as the permanent pink color is not obtained. So you can see the color vanishes. The color vanishes, but here you can see a light pink color. So you can see here a light pink color is obtained and it is permanent. So once it is formed, you have to check the meniscus over here. The lower meniscus reads around 28. So 28 ml from the 0th ml to the 20th ml means 28 ml of the KMnO4 solution is used to titrate the solution of the Mohr salt and the sulfuric acid. So why we are using sulfuric acid is another big topic that we are going to discuss. So what you have is the pink color, the standard pink color, and we have noted here. So in this way you have to take 3 such kind of readings, and out of the 3 readings you have to choose the most important reading which you believe, and this is what we call as the concordant reading. With the concordant reading we can make out what would be the strength and what would be the molarity of the KMnO4 being given to me. So this I don't know rather. So this is the work that we are going to do it today on this practical lab.